What's it like being a tennis ball?
It's heaps of fun. It's heaps of fun.
G'day folks. Today, this is opening week at the Australian Open. I'm Andy. We are here walking around Melbourne Park, learning what it's like, having a look at the arenas, watching some of the stars practice. Let's do it. Folks, here we are just outside the main entrance to the Australian Open. And how you going? Yep, it's me, Andy, and this is Andy's World Journeys. And we are outside the entrance to the Australian Open. Now, this is opening week, which is January 6th to the 12th, I think, of the Australian Open. Today, we are going to go inside and we're going to maybe see what we can check out the arenas. Hopefully we'll see a bit of practice happening. There are no matches happening today. The qualifying finished yesterday, so they've had 4 days of qualifying now. And on actually Sunday the 12th, that is when the main tournament does begin. But they do claim that the Australian Open starts on the 6th of January, which was this week, and today's the 10th. And we are going to check it out. It'll be really nice because even though there are a few people coming in, you know, it's not going to be packed out. There'll still be stuff happening. So I think there's a lot to see. So I'm really looking forward to bringing you this experience. Australian Open 2025. As you can see, we've got the Melbourne skyscrapers as they are behind, not so many. And even I just covered myself with sun cream. Sun cream is in good supply, keeping you safe. Here we are, we're inside. And there's a game of pop tennis going on just over there. Outside here, I think this is John Cain Arena. So this is the main arena. And as you can see, there's beanbags on the hill. There's the Kia Arena behind us. Over there is Rod Laver Arena, actually. That might be the main arena. But there's a number of arenas here. And as you can see, it's a very sort of social atmosphere here at the Australian Open today. Ticket just to get in, I bought it super early and that was only $10, although I think it's $15 now. That's for opening week. I guess it's more. One of the best things to do, what I originally had planned to do, but sort of work has stopped me from doing it, was you can get what they call a ground pass, and that allows you to go around to all the courts bar like the main 3 arenas and see whatever games are going on there, which is fantastic in the opening week because, you know, there's just hundreds of games going on if you're into your tennis. You know, people are just walking into the Kia Arena, so we'll go and have a look at that now, shall we? This is one of the main arenas. I mean, it'd be really great if we could see some famous tennis players here. Sinner, Djokovic, but I'm not holding my breath, but maybe there's some practice or an exhibition match of some sort going on. Let's see. So here, opening week, Friday, a lot of them are going to be practicing all day. The courts are booked for the stars of tennis to come out and practice, and I do apologise, but you know, if I'd done this vlog, say 20 years ago when I wasn't vlogging, I probably would have known a number of the players, but alas, I only know a handful these days. Okay, we have the number 5 seed here on court 16 practicing, Daniil Medvedev. Over there, we're approaching Rod Laver Arena, and we might see if anything's going on in there. Always finding ways to keep people cool here at the Australian Open too. There are other places where you can sit and you can watch it on screens and stuff like that. So we might have a look at that, because Melbourne Park, this whole area is huge. So in Rod Laver Arena at the moment we have Anya Sabalenka and Karolina Muchova. At 12 o'clock, Iga Swiatek and Xin Wensheng. Sabalenka and Swiatek are definitely two of the names in women's tennis today. Rod Laver Arena doesn't just do tennis, it does major events as well. And it's part of the Melbourne Park precinct, as they say. So let's poke our heads into this amazing arena and see how Sabalenka is doing. Is she ready? Has she won it? I think she may have. I'd have to check that for you. So the guys in Kia Arena only seem to be practicing serves basically, but these ladies are really going for full rallies. I believe Sabalenka is serving. A fair number of people are here, aren't they? Interestingly, at Rod Laver Arena, I've just moved around to the other side. Have a look. Seats with drink holders. And they're actually padded. Not bad, Australian Open, not bad. Crowd actually getting really into this, even though it's just practice. It's coming out the other side of Rod Laver Arena. There is a chemist warehouse here. I guess if you need pharmaceutical goods. And just here is a statue of Rod Laver, after whom the stadium was named, one of Australia's greatest tennis players. And over here we have a social area, Canadian Club Bar over there, Peroni, and we've got some classic matches at the moment and some music. But some classic matches up there on the big screens. Is this the final last year? Sinner and Medvedev. Sinner won last year. Red Bull Rally Station. Some no doubt fans of the vlog. Squealing Pig, wow. It's a lot to drink, not a lot to eat. It is getting towards lunchtime, and I'm sure we can find some food here somewhere. As the saxophone blares in the other direction, and here we go. This is wonderful. It must have a name. What the heck is the name of this place? So here we go. We're talking food, burgers, drinks. You'll get a rough idea of the prices. That's really $20 for a burger. Australian, of course, but still, that's pretty. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but you're only here once, right? Over here, they've got Filipino chicken roll, Filipino beefsteak salad, corn ribs, empanadas. So this is a more multicultural one, where this is your straight burgers. So this whole area here is called the Grand Slam Oval, as the sax gently wafts across us. And here is my fried chicken burger, and there's a whole bunch of other places, but they're not open today, but they will become the opening of the Grand Slam proper. Yes, this is a Grand Slam, don't forget that. So the burger was $19.50. The bowl of drink was $6.40. So it was about 26 bucks all up Australian. So I don't know, what we're talking, $14, $15. That's without fries slash chips, which were $13.50 on their own. So I've got to say, Australian Open, you could do better. That's bring your own food if you come to the Australian Open. If that's indicative across the board, and it probably is, of prices here, that's it's a little bit outrageous, to be frank, or whoever you want to be. I mean, the burger is nice, but basically 20 bucks just for the burger, nothing on the side. Not happy, Jan. Not happy, Andy. Over there we have people dressed up as tennis balls. Hello. Just the person I was looking for.
Give us a high five.
So tell me, sir, tell me. Welcome to Andy's World Journeys. This is a genuine tennis ball. What's your name?
My name is Gary.
Gary Tennis Ball here. Gary, what's it like being a tennis ball?
It's heaps of fun. It's heaps of fun. Like jumping around.
Lots of smiles.
Lots of smiles.
And what kind of a time do you have when you're at the Australian Open?
Oh, having a fabulous time.
You have a?
Fabulous time.
A ball, thank you.
You should know better.
Thank you very much, Gary the tennis ball.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, person who's not dressed as a tennis ball.
All good.
I hope they pay you a lot of money.
Thank you. It's so nice to see you.
Yes, well, actually I can imagine that once it gets really hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're standing in the shade
fun
today.
one.
Okay. What's that over there?
It's the
Oh, that's another mascot you can talk to.
What is it?
It's promoting the peach ice cream.
It's
shop.
peach. There goes the peach over there. You know what they say, life's a peach, then you die. Can we go into John Cain Arena? Is it open at all?
Unfortunately, John Cain Arena's not open.
No worries.
Today.
The Google Pixel Studio. It's closed for the day, I think. Oh, there's people in there. They'll be back soon. I believe we've got Alejandro and Davidovich Fokina here. We can go around just up here. We might just see another court or two with a bit of luck. Martinez and Ogut. Don't know who's it. On 17 for you. As you can see, we've got the train line behind us and of course the MCG. And you will have remembered, hopefully, last week's vlog at the Boxing Day test. Because over here we have more viewing areas and the majority of the outside courts here, tennis balls are keeping themselves cool. So another social area out there, the Garden Square. We won't go the stairs. I wonder how the other 3 Grand Slams stack up for venues, because this is just a sensational venue, folks. It's so open. I mean, it's hot. Like, it's only 26, 27 today, but you can really feel there's lots of concrete to bounce back at your face, but it's open. There's so many spaces. It's thoughtfully done. There's so many different arenas as well. Look at this wonderful area that you can retreat to if you... Because, I mean, unless you're in the main arenas, you're you're outdoors and the sun is absolutely beating down. However, I will remind you, the food is ridiculously expensive. There you go, that's something to fix. Over there, this one here would be the Margaret Court Arena, which is kind of attached to Rod Laver. Here, Court 3, it seems to be closed off. So I guess we'll go around here because somewhere more people are practicing. Over here, we've got some tennis luminaries, Australian tennis luminaries for you. Sir Norman Brooks, who remembers him from the early 1900s? John Bromwich, Liu Hode. And over here, she's got her own arena, but she's also got her own bust, and that's Margaret Court, who certainly divides opinions these days. These are the Western courts over in this direction. I'm sure there are more courts on the other side of John Cain Arena, but they're just not open today. Tennis of a different variety here. And over here, the Western courts. Court 5 directly in front of us. Let's have a wander. There's, who doesn't like tennis on a string? So I'm not sure how many courts they have in total, but it's got to be 30 plus, right? Here's one not in action, Court 5. Have a look at what it's like, an Australian Open court, but with no one here. Amaze balls. It's just so much easier to go exploring when you've only got what, 5% of the crowds. Over here's Court 7, Court 8. Nothing happening in Court 7. Don't know about Court 8, but there's definitely something happening here, which I think is 6. No idea who they are, sorry. They're not putting it up on the screens, which is a bummer. They've got places actually for you to refill your water, which is great because it's either that or $5 a bottle basically, which is just ridiculous. Yeah, but look, they got free sunscreen, they got all these things you can stand in front of and cool down when it gets to a seriously hot day. And today's not a seriously hot day, but it's pretty hot. Over here we have Court 10. See, this one up here has the people, Taro Daniil and Damir Jumur. So I presume that this is the Japanese player over this side. And just remember, once the real thing starts, matches can go 2-3 plus hours out here on hotter days than it is today, because it's only 26 right now. But tomorrow's forecast 35, but they're not playing. I think there's rain forecast on Sunday. You know what, just ignore what I said. Actually, I think the weather's going to be really nice next week. I don't think it's going to be too hot. It's going to be sort of 27 to 30. And of course, one of the real highlights of coming here on this opening week is you get to see, and I'm sorry that I don't know who they are, but you know, if you were a tennis fan, you'd know, you get to see some of the stars out there up close on the outer courts practicing and stuff like that, taking it really close rather than, like if they're always playing in Rod Laver Arena, you don't get that close. And just when you thought you were in the furthest reaches of Melbourne Park, there are still more courts. We've got 14, 15 hiding behind here too. So it's cavalcade of courts of sorts. You would have to say a fantastic experience, like to bring your kids to go and check out. So cheaply, $10 to get in, $15. Wonderful. Check it out. Don't mist. Don't mist up my camera. Court 3 here. Only open on one side. Looks like this practice session is just finished. Let's see if they sign some of the balls. Oh, I thought the kids are lowering the balls down there so they can get signed. But the players didn't oblige.
No hemos podido.
To the day we have Carlos Alcaraz out here on court 3, practicing, just come out. And there you go, that was the world number 3. Current world number 3, Carlos Alcaraz, the most popular here today so far that I've seen. People were coming to see him for a shizzle. I'm just back here in Rod Laver Arena because in there is world number 3, Coco Gauff, and also, did you know, Sabalenka is actually world number 1, who we saw a bit earlier in this same arena. So there you go, we've already seen the world number 1 female tennis player, and we're about to see the world number 3. Not bad. I want to thank you for joining me today. I think actually if you are a tennis fan, a tennis fanatic, you want to come down here on the opening week. You can see qualifying on the other days, but on the Friday you get to see everyone coming out and practicing. You know, there's a chance to get much closer to the stars of tennis than you would when the tournament is on. We've also seen Daniil Medvedev, we've seen Sabalenka. So, you know, there's plenty of stars who are out there practicing. Yes, you don't get to see them in the thrill of the actual game, but it's really a fan experience here. And if you're a fan, the Melbourne Park district here is just sensational. They've done it so well. Bring your own food and drink, but there is water available from taps. You can fill up your own water bottles. I doff my cap to the organisers of the Australian Open. They've done a really, really great job. $10 entry, $6.50 not even USD, and a great experience. And you know, if you were here with a family, there'd be more of a buzz, and there is a buzz, and there is an atmosphere. It's great. Thank you so much for joining me. We're returning to somewhat normal services next week, away from the sport, and I think we've got an airline review coming up, Korean Air. Anyway, keep your eye out for that. Take care wherever you are in the world, and may the journey never end.
How are you, mate? Yeah, good. Done the doggies. Hey.